Hmm. Hi guys, I hope you can hear
Hello,
us.
hello guys.
Can somebody do a shout out or if they can hear us?
Yeah, Abhishek, the voice is clear.
Okay, great. Sorry guys, we got a bit tied up in the premium members lounge and we were just concluding that call. But switching from there to this one, it took a couple of minutes. But yes, again, we welcome you all to the weekly live session. And today, not only are we going to take general Q&A, but also going to talk about a couple of recent things that have happened in the miles and loyalty space. And I'm also going to share my experience on getting a free visa via one of my credit cards, which was truly a unique experience for me as well, and a first time redemption. So yeah, so let's get started. Rushank, you want to start?
Yeah, so thank you guys for coming also this live session. Couple of key updates what we have. One interesting update from Abhishek that how he has used KPR coins in very effective way and how he got visa for free. So he will share that. And second, Cathay Pacific is running bonus offers. So we want to discuss that. Before we jump into all both the parts, still I want to know how many people have not taken the Lotus Miles wala account creation and family pooling thing because those are free points which you are getting, and if you have not done, do watch out those two videos on our channel and create your accounts and do family pooling and you are getting free accor points, and you can actually score a one good night with those free points. A lot of people in our community, basically when I say community is WhatsApp community or members community, they have created those accounts and transferred the points already. But now if you create your account now, both online as well as on app, you will get points now in next month because that cutoff date has gone. So you will get not now but in the month of December, and this bonus is running, sorry, the transfer to occur is running till 31st December, so you can make the most of the transfer plan.
Yeah.
Over to you,
And
Abhishek.
also to notice that the referral links on the video are of those who are in the community.
Yeah,
So we are also trying to give back to the community. So any referrals that you click on are going to help somebody get more referral benefits. And we are as the video flows and as we are going closer to the 30th of November till when the offer is there, we want
yeah,
more and more people to get the benefit out of this entire program. And it would be great if you can help each other because that is also how the community really grows.
yeah. Okay, shall
Okay,
we
so
begin, Abhishek?
yeah, so do we start with the Q&A or do we start with the update on Scapia and the Cathay Pacific one?
I think let's start with Q&A. We have anyway questions are flowing. Once we set
Yeah,
in between we will take an update on that.
sure. Okay, so let's start with Abhijit. He has mentioned about his trip to China, and I think you are the early beneficiaries of the Chinese visa opening. So he went to Guangzhou, Zhangjiajie, and Chongqing. Highly recommended. Give it a look and decide for yourself. Yeah, definitely. I think China has been on a bucket list of a lot of people, including ourselves. So but let's try to explore. But Abhijit also shared that whether you took a flight from Singapore or whether you took it from Hong Kong, and what was your route and whether it was a redemption or a revenue booking, because that will also help us understand, let's say, what are the best ways to
Yeah,
plan around it. Because that China is definitely something which we have not yet explored in
yeah.
detail.
Jana yaar, China. I want to see what kind of development Chinese folks are doing there. And the
Yeah.
good part is HSBC has actually come up with two partners. So people holding HSBC points, they can explore EVA, Air, and Shangri-La if they're planning a China trip and make the most of their HSBC points as well.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I think one more comment. Any tips, tricks to get HSBC card in a non-serviceable city? यार देखो इसका
Wait
ना
for first time.
एक एक ट्रिक तो ट्रिक नहीं बोलूंगा. आई थिंक इट्स अ वर्क अराउंड. इफ लेट्स से योर एम्प्लॉयर if you are employed and your employer has an office in that location, and if it is possible for you to get tagged to that location for your official purpose, then it is one way. Because I know people who are working remotely, but they are tagged to a big city, and therefore they were able to get the card, even though they were not technically living, and the card was delivered to the office address. So that is one way, and that way you can get. Otherwise, there's another way which you can try, is that if your one of your relatives is staying in a big city where which is serviceable, and you can get your address changed to that location for some time, and while you apply the card you are also at that location. I think that way also you can get, because I know one person who has done this, and he got to stay with his cousin for some time in Delhi, and he was able to get that card. And later on his card address remains the same, but he changed his address. So if you are really desperate to get an HSBC card, I think this is a workaround, though it is a bit tiring and you have to decide whether you really want to do it. But the good news is, with the India UK FTA pact and everything, HSBC is definitely looking to expand. I heard even Patna is going to come, and couple of cities in East India as well. So because HSBC has a very limited number of branches, so you will see that coming maybe in some part of the next year.
Yeah, as Abhishek said, wait for a few days, and because the way I see many new branches getting opened for HSBC Pan India, maybe they will start with tier two, tier three cities. Some tier two cities which are like very large, I think they will come there soon. So wait for some
Yeah.
time. Definitely they will come, and with that time you can try applying HSBC card.
Yeah. Okay. So one second. Yeah, I think it's yeah. So yeah, Wagger House says, any idea on when is Amex resuming Platinum Travel Card? Rushang, you have the answer for that.
Yeah, I'll do. Abhishek, one thing I suggest, can you just close this PPT so that we will be.
Okay, I think
Yeah.
one second.
Yeah. So Wagger House, yes, the way I see. So let's understand. Amex is a US based company, and their financial year runs from Jan to December. The way I see, December is the last month for the financial year to close. They had run the bumper offer in the month of Jan, where they actually front loaded a lot of their sales because they came out with good referral system that time. And I think they had full their quota of the like new acquisition in the first quarter itself, which is where they are not pushing hard now. But what I see as we move to new calendar year, 2026 Jan, they should come up with good offers and good like all the cards will be available for people to apply. So wait for a few days. Definitely it should come because existing cards are serviceable, existing cards are usable, so there's no issue. And I just sense that just they are waiting for new financial year for them, basically Jan to December to come, and they can start acquiring new customers. They will have to do it. They have to remain competitive in India market, then they will have to do it, so they will come back. So wait for a few days.
And they are not leaving the Indian market. I think India is one of the last markets which they would want to leave, which can
Yeah.
grow them to a scalable business, not only from the consumer side but also from the merchant side, because they have already spent a lot of money in acquiring merchant accounts via MX. So they would not want to lose on that revenue, because that is the real revenue for them, not the card
Yep.
fee. Okay, Nivetan, yeah, sorry we were a bit late. But yeah, I hope you are here right now. Do give us a shout out if you are there.
Yep.
And yeah, let's move to the next one from Wagger House. I've registered
Yep.
for the Lotus Miles bonus on third, and the app bonus is not yet there. Yeah, and the 15th November is already passed. So I think it's a
Yep.
common question, guys. So what maybe it's going to happen is that Vietnam Airlines also became smart. They thought that, oh, because people are transferring all the points to Accor, therefore let's wait till November passes and then they will pass on the bonus.
Yeah.
Because one of our members from the YouTube group had already emailed them, and he got a reply that he will get the bonus points only in December, before the December cycle. So I think most of us, everybody has not got. So even I haven't got, because I haven't done family linking earlier. So nothing else we can do but wait. And whatever point you want to transfer to Accor, you should transfer, because obviously right now you have a bonus offer running. but
So
the rest we can't do much but wait.
yeah. Isme, what I'll say, one thing, knowing Lotus Miles, you will definitely get it. So if you have created like a on new mobile phone, you have downloaded Lotus Mile ka app, and you have used the same mobile number to log in or email ID, what you have put on the your profile on when you do it on the website, you will definitely get it. People who did this thing 3 months ago, everybody got the points. Okay, so don't worry, you will get the points. There is only a time lag. एक और चीज सोचो ना, a lot of people have created the account, so for them it just there is some maybe case of a verification, they want to have some checks and balances before they roll out the 2500 points, so it will take few more days. And as Abhishek said, one actually subscriber had shared the email screenshot with us that 15 December is what they have committed, but according to me it will get credited maybe like in the first week of December, the way I sense it.
I think Rushang, you have gave me an idea, and what has happened is that maybe their agency, which is running the app download count, right?
Yeah,
They might only be working on a monthly basis. They might be getting
yeah,
some report on a monthly basis, and they might have said,
yeah,
"कि अच्छा November end में करेंगे," and then they will generate the report. And
right,
that's why I think they will only post once they verify कि how many people have actually downloaded. And because they also gave a 30-day window that once you create an account, you have to log into the app first time from a device in the first 30 days. I think because of that, they aren't very sure, and they might just give people some leeway to first log in and then
yeah,
give them the points. Okay, and Nivedan says, okay, continuing on the Mintra coin issue, order placed on 1st October, still they haven't shipped. Customer care says asking for 24 hours. Anyways, I can escalate this. Have experienced 50 plus delay from the date of order. Uh, Nivedan, I think if let's say customer care is not helping you, na, there is a Ministry of Consumer Affairs (MCA). Their helpline is there. So you what you have to do is you can either write to them or you can call them. So there's a number on if you will search for Ministry of Consumer Affairs Consumer Protection helpline, you will get it on Google itself. And I had one bad experience with Flipkart. That's why I don't buy too much stuff on Flipkart. And it's something which they did not ever deliver, and they had not returned the money also. So when I called this consumer helpline, within 4 or 5 hours, I got a call from Flipkart that they have got a complaint and everything. And there's a different desk which manages these ministry complaints which come to them, right? Then I got into a con call because the executive from the Ministry of Consumer Affairs called me, and he said, okay, the Flipkart person is also on a con call. And they agreed that yes, the product was never delivered. And I got a refund within 2 days, especially because now your case also you have it's also 50 days, and you will obviously have to pay
yeah.
your credit card bill also. So you can try this route. Alternatively, if you want, you can use the Twitter route also. Sometimes that also helps. Many times my consumer complaints get addressed via Twitter only. Will have to escalate that, and just tag some couple of ministers and Nirmala Sitharaman, because then I think they will wake up even before the minister or minister's executives actually see it. So you can try that
And
route also.
and don't put gold anywhere. Just put order number when you're
Order, yeah,
tagging
yeah,
Nirmala Sitaraman.
correct, sir. Yeah. Okay, we have one question from Anchal. Anchal says, "Hi, does buying Amazon Pay voucher from Amazon using travel gives base points?" Yes, it does. Any transaction that you do on Amazon as an e-commerce platform, you will get base points unless the card has a feature where you get an accelerated reward or some sort or some cashback. Then you will get cashback or accelerated rewards also. Tanveer, hi Tanveer. Tanveer says, "Good evening, guys. Any feedback on Qatar to European cities on revenue? Need to make status match on One World against Accor Cat."
Yeah.
बताओ भाई.
Tanvir, Qatar is a good airline. So if you want to plan, definitely you can think of it. But One World में तो बाकी airlines भी है. So why don't you explore that also?
नहीं नहीं,
And
I think what he is trying to do is he is trying to use Accor Plat to get Qatar Gold.
okay, that way.
उसमें एक
Yeah,
टाइप
yeah.
करनी पड़ती है ना.
Okay, that way you're trying to do status match on Qatar. So you'll have to take
हाँ
one flight of Qatar, Tanveer, and
तो इंडिया से कतर में भी काउंट हो जाएगा ना? Why do you need to
हाँ
go
हाँ
to
दोहा
Europe?
में जाएगा तो obviously, but European city also has a good connectivity. Like if I remember
Yeah,
correctly,
it's a big hub.
Spain and all has a very good connectivity.
All major
Uh,
cities, all major cities,
all major
all three
cities. So
airlines
yeah,
have very good
definitely.
connectivity.
Yeah.
So revenue में, see, other option is if you want to do a cheaper flight, now you can either do India to Qatar. I think that should also be considered, or Qatar to Oman, or Qatar to Cairo, or Qatar to Istanbul. They are much cheaper. If you just want to get the status. अगर वैसे ही यूरोप जाना है, then you can take any destination. It should not matter.
भाई ओमान जाने के लिए वीजा भी तो लेना पड़ेगा ना
नहीं,
उसके लिए
ओमान
आपका
visa is not
स्टेपिया
very.
वाला चीज आएगा काम पे
I will definitely talk about that.
yeah
I think couple of more questions.
yeah
Nivethan is following up. Okay, he remembered the members live was at 7, and this was at 8. So no
yeah
worries,
I
Nivethan. So we'll
see.
have the recording on the YouTube soon. So, but yeah, we will hope to see you next time. Don't worry. Aditya says, "Do we get One World Sapphire with Indus and Navios card? No, we don't now anymore. Is if not, what is the another way to fast track, except via Core Platinum?" तो देखो, दो एक तरीका तो ये Core Platinum वाला ही है. Otherwise तो इंडिया में तो नहीं हो पा रहा. Unless you have a One World, sorry, you have a Star Alliance Gold or Platinum somewhere. Then maybe you can try for a status match option, paid status match, that you might still be able to get, but no other ways at this point of time. Okay. Don Sebastian, is there a huge difference between Bispar and Regalia Gold? Looking for travel redemptions.
Yeah, because basically these both are really two different cards. Regalia is more like a all-rounder card which you can use everywhere, and Best Power is specific to business. So basically, tax payments ho gaya ho ya vendor payments ho gaya, those are the stuff which are focused, and that's specific to business. So you'll have to define what kind of travel you're looking. If you're looking for business point of view, then Biz Power will be a thing because everything is linked to your business and the bill payment and all can happen like seamlessly. But if you're looking for personal point of view, Regalia Gold is much better option because you have a host of transfer partners. You can use Smart Buy in all of the platform, and Accor ka the value is very good in Regalia Gold. So anytime Regalia Gold is much better than Biz Power.
Acha, a core value say I realize that now a core value is actually for 2000 points, it is 4110 rupees. So
Wow.
more than 1 rupee, more than 2 rupee now,
More than
2.05 or
two,
something. Okay, Aditya says I got the Lotus Miles points, but yeah, downloaded the app on 10th. I think we have already answered that.
Yeah.
But yeah, best case you should get before the 15 December one. Obviously, we all will not make the cut to get the bonus, but okay, it's all free money. So whatever best we can, we should. And I think उस time पे इकट्ठा आएगा. We were also discussing that you can probably use it for intra-Vietnam flights or India. If you have enough points, then you can also try to do a India-Vietnam one way at least with those points. And they are running some offer on redemption also. I think 30% or so. So if that's there, then you can also use that. Rushank also had this idea that we can wait because last time when we had created the video, it was in July, and we ourselves had not transferred the points from Vietnam Airlines, and this offer came in October. So we might see more such offers coming in. Vietnam Airlines is really bullish on India, and therefore I hope that we will see much more new offers coming, especially for the Indian audience also. Okay, we have Samrat. Samrat says, "Hi guys, is flat charge really beneficial? Depends on how many points are they giving on joining."
So let me answer it differently. What Abhishek said is like a sharp answer. It's not a good card. Yeah, definitely, it's not a good card with the current offer they are giving because the benefits are not that great with this card from the joining point of view, and the reward rate and all are very basic. इसका काम ये कार्ड का काम is only good when you have a high travel on Air India or you are spending on luxury brands where there are reward multipliers. If you have a use case around that and you want to really experience the like a concierge facility or premium events and all, then you can try going for this card. But it doesn't make sense, at least what I feel. But if you have a high spends on Air India, for example, you're planning to book 4 tickets for business class for your family, and you want to make the best use of the points and air miles and all, then you can swipe this card on Air India website to get the points. Like, just to give you a base case scenario. But otherwise, in 95% cases, this is a not so good card. I took it only for the point of view of the joining benefit. That was the only main reason I took the card. Obviously, I went to a couple of events that were organized by Amex, and those events were really good. But my intention was only to take the benefit of joining, not to exploring those events. So the renewal is around in Jan. I'll close my card happily.
Yeah. No, on events, I think I'll share my experience. So I got one email last year. I think this year early we ended that card, but yeah, last year there was some event and I tried within next first 15 minutes to apply. It was a lunch in Gurgaon golf course on a Sunday, and within those 15 minutes the slots were full. Right, so
Yeah.
it becomes so. I think one place where Amex really needs to work hard is if you are selling a card worth, let's say 60, 70,000, and expecting people to call immediately on in the first minute or so to book a slot like they are going for some free lunch, then they are mistaken, because that is not the way these people also behave, right? And they would expect to be treated slightly better off. So I think that's where this card slightly falls short of experience from my perspective.
Yeah.
Okay, I think Sebastian has one more point that he's self-employed, so he's not able to get Atlas. HSBC Travel One doesn't issue to self-employed. Currently have this power. Is there any alternative looking for a travel card? I think Sebastian, Rushank, can you confirm if the self-employed people are getting if they open an account?
Yeah, this is a route possible that you can open account. The minimum, I think there's a criteria of having average quarterly balance of 1,50,000. So if you're in one of the metro cities where, or the other cities where HSBC has a branch, go to your nearby branch, tell them you want to apply HSBC Travel One card. They will tell you to open your current account there and have that 1.5 lakhs ka balance. But my suggestion, given your spends are around 3 lakhs, there's no point in breaking your head for Travel One card, to be honest. You can explore other cards which are like LTF cards. KPI is one good card to have. IndusInd Tiger is another card. Those are LTF cards, and you can explore all these cards and make a good portfolio given you have only 3 lakhs ka spend annually. Travel One will become much more useful and beneficial when you have high spends. Basically, what I'm trying to tell you is that. So if you think there is a use case that you will be spending more than 3 lakhs, maybe like 5, 6 lakhs on travel and mainly on revenue, then you go for Travel One. But otherwise, this kind of a spend, I would not even suggest to go for a paid card. You start your journey with first LTF cards like KPI, IndusInd Tiger, and there are a few more cards also which can give similar kind of a benefits. Like one card is this if you want to have good returns on travel is yeah, Yes Bank ka credit ace card is there, which gives a good 25% cashback when you swipe this card when you're traveling abroad. So there's a limited time period offer, and it is available in few select countries only, but you can explore those things. So you can create a good portfolio of 3, 4 cards which have a good base returns on their spends, and once gradually your spends increases, you can think of taking a paid one card.
Yeah. Okay. Aditya has one more question. How to book Emirates redemption seat via partner miles? Any partners which allows this? I don't see Emirates flights when searching via Qantas. Yeah, I got to know. I think that they have stopped temporarily. They are saying that they have temporarily stopped partner redemptions. I think JAL had one option. I have not explored Emirates via JAL, but I can check. Just maybe Aditya, what you can do is you can leave a
Aeroplane
comment
also,
after.
if it is allowing, aeroplane,
Sorry.
Air Canada.
Air Canada, yeah. So, Aditya, what I suggest is that you leave a question in the premium members group. What I'll try to do is I have points both on JAL and Aeroplan, so I'll see if I can get a redemption option at least. Obviously,
Yeah,
what flight, what route is something different, but at least we'll get to know whether the option is still valid for them. Because Qantas
yeah,
was allowing till the summer period, I don't know if they have stopped, because somebody told that they have stopped somewhere in June, July. They've also moved out of Amex, because when I was trying to move points to Emirates for my first class, there were no partners showing in Amex, so I had to move from Marriott. Okay, Rishabh says, great job, guys. I have not got 2,500. Yes, should I message the support team? Rishabh, I think we have already answered. Hope you have already heard about the answer. If not, that we are all still waiting. Let's wait till the end of the month. Maybe it's more like a operational or technical thing for them, because they want to give you 30 days to log in. They didn't expect that you will log in on the first day itself. Okay. Mahesh, I applied for the card yesterday, got rejected. Today they called, reprocess my application. Mahesh, which card is this about? Is it Travel One, or which card are you talking about? Okay. Aditya has one more question. Any sweet spot for Etihad guest miles? Mileage requirement for most flights are ridiculously high and almost never make sense, especially for business class and above.
Yeah. So I think one location you can definitely look at Maldives. I remember seeing good redemption on Maldives. So Aditya, maybe if you have planned to travel to Maldives, or if you want to surprise your
घूमते
partner,
जाना
maybe
पड़ेगा.
yeah, you can explore Maldives, like Bombay to
घूम-
Etihad, Dubai, basically Abu Dhabi, and then Abu Dhabi to Maldives. This is the way
हाँ,
you'll
वो
have to
बॉम्बे
roam.
से बोल रहा है ना, यानी अगर मान लो
Ah,
चेन्नई से
assuming
किसी
you
को
are in Bombay, yeah, assuming you are
हाँ,
in Bombay,
चेन्नई बैंगलोर से जाना है तो मॉलडीव ऐसे घूम के जाएंगे.
घूम के जाएगा.
No, I think there were some options specifically in Africa. I think South Africa and Kenya and all, where normally revenue flights are very expensive. So udhar, I think it makes some sense. And I don't know, एतिहाद का अब तो मैंने पार्टनर का देखना ही बंद कर दिया, because जितने भी उनके सब पार्टनर थे सब मर मरा गए, including Jet and Air Berlin and all those companies. But yeah, I can still see. But yeah, for me also personally, they didn't make too much sense. So I had redeemed those points for big basket vouchers. Though I got only 50 paisa value, but these were points which I had accumulated on revenue. So yeah, I think that's one challenge with Etihad. Okay, Mahesh says, okay, my Axis Atlas was upgraded to, no, it's not upgraded, it's downgraded, yeah, to a Horizon without my consent. हाँ तो then you can write to the nodal office, यार सबसे पहले तो you write to nodal office कि भाई मेरा written, you show me the written consent which I had given to change my card. And if you had not given any explicit consent either by voice or by email, by
Yep,
text, then there is no way they can do this. I don't know
yep.
what trick the bank has played on you.
Alternatively, you can write to RBI complaining about them. So if you don't want to
They
waste your
first,
time,
RBI will come back and they'll say, "Did you complain to the nodal office and
to do
not
it
receive an?"
simultaneously, I'm telling you,
Uh,
to do it simultaneously, at least, and tell them that I'm doing complaint to RBI when you're writing to nodal officer. So probably they will fast track it, because it is very surprising. How can they downgrade here without your consent?
Correct. All sort of tricks banks are playing these days. Sarat says, "Hi guys, hi Sarat."
Hello, Sharat.
Uh, okay, Saurav says, "How to check lounge access utilized on available in Atlas? I don't see it in the app anywhere." I think पहले
Maybe
तो
you
ऐप में
can
दिखता था.
maybe you can check with customer care. They just call them and ask. Probably they will have the details.
How
उनका
many apps?
वेबसाइट भी था. I remember there was a website also through which you can see. Haven't used in a while, so can't recollect what was the name of the website. I think
नहीं
you
नहीं
can book
ट्रैवल
calls
वाली
and
थोड़ी
all.
यार नहीं. When in the app I remember you could see all the privileges and
Yeah,
0 out of 8 and something like it used to show. I'll still check if it's still there.
my
Maybe they have
suggestion,
changed it.
just check with customer care. They will be able to help you out. Definitely, there should be some way.
Actually, ever since they have got the Citibank guys, I think their regular customer care has also improved a bit. The CC guys. देवांश ने अभी मेरे को टॉन्ट मार दिया. मेरे को आज किसी और ने बोला कि आपके काफी कुछ पेंडिंग है. मैंने कहा नहीं भाई, अब तुमने मुझे मोटिवेशन दे दिया तो आई विल गेट ऑल दिस वर्क डन. ये सब वीडियो मेरे ना ये लैपटॉप के अंदर पड़े हुए हैं. So I have to work on this. दिवांश हाँ मेरे को दे दो यार 15 दिन दे दो I'll get all this out. Iceland, New Zealand, Emirates, everything. Okay. B Sibyl says, is Horizon card any good? Any better alternative for self-employed? Rushank.
Uh, avoid. Don't. It is a card. If you just want to get the joining benefit, basically you pay for 3,000 ka fees. You get I think 5,000 edge miles. No,
Hmm.
you get 3,000 edge miles.
नहीं 5,000
It's a
5,000.
5,000 edge miles you get when you transfer to Accor. It's 10,000 ka benefit. That's the only use case of this card. Baki, I don't see any really good like benefit of having this card. If you want to keep a card just for the sake of Accor points, you can explore this. Baki,
Yeah.
avoid.
They have watered down the Premier Miles card, which used to be my go-to card once upon a time, but
Yeah.
completely watered down card. Okay, yeah, I think yeah, he's talking about the same point. Axis accepted the error was from agent side, and they are saying they cannot restore it back. What to do now? I think Mahesh, we have already clarified that you should complain to the PNO as well as the RBI, and I think that will help.
Yep.
Okay. Abhijit came back with the flights also. So he used flying, oh, sorry, not flying blue chip redemption.
Indigo.
Bangkok to what was CNTH
Indigo.
in United. Okay, Thai. Okay, is CN Canton or something? And United Redemption CN to DYG. Sorry, I'm not very well versed with the Chinese airports. Okay, and Chinese Airlines Smart Buy Redemption. Okay, that, and then back to Bangkok. Oh, yeah, this is quite a complicated one, but yeah, good itinerary. Yeah. You have used multiple airlines and multiple programs as well. I think that is something which is very commendable. Not
Yeah.
everybody is able to do it. So
The
I
way we
think
don't
we also
understand the
need.
Chinese, it's a way we, this is the same way we are not able to understand this itinerary now. Probably have to sit back and go through
हाँ,
again.
नहीं कमेंट पूरा देखना पड़ेगा एंड देन मे बी अभिजीत से एक बार बात
Yeah.
करेंगे तो जस्ट टू अंडरस्टैंड हिज ओवरऑल
Plan. Yeah.
एक्सपीरियंस
Yeah.
because I think that can be a good. And he started from Bhubaneswar, so yeah, that's a good one. Okay, yeah. Jeevan Lata says, when will we get referral points? I referred a few people. Referral points come after what, 30 days or so, Rushank?
It will come next month. So it gets credited once in a month, and it should get credited around from 10th of the month to 15th or 16th. So next
And
month, around 10th December to 16th December, check your account. You will
yeah.
get those points. It's a
And
standard
guys, anybody
timeline.
who has not used the benefit, please use it. Points to Lilo, and even if you're not able to get the Accor bonus, it is good to have these free points, and also help some of the community members whose links are there on the video, because you are helping some of your fellow members, and maybe things will come around, and maybe you will also get referral benefits from somebody else. So I would definitely suggest that you do that.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I think yeah, she talked about Lotus Smiles only. Then you have Skull Shot.
Yeah, Abhishek, why don't you, what I suggest, why don't you start the presentation on those
Okay,
two
okay, sure,
things?
sure.
Yeah,
हाँ ठीक है, Skull Shot. So we'll come
two
back to
important
you.
updates what we want to share with everyone. So
Yes. Okay. 1 second. Let me just show it like this. Guys, okay. So as we were discussing, we'll talk about my experience about using Scapia credit card to get my UAE visa for free. And this is something which was out of the blue, and because I was looking for a visa application and different platforms, and everywhere I had to pay the fee. And then only it struck me that Scapia has their own platform. Just want to check their fee. It was very competitive and everything. And because I have been doing those flights and buying toys for my kids every flight, onward and return, so therefore I had a lot of Scapia points, and which I redeemed for this visa. Now this is a very unique feature, because you don't see what do you call uh, sometimes you don't even get points on your visa application. So this is something which is very unique, and I am very happy that uh, I was able to use my Scapia points because most of the travel itself is anyways covered by Airmiles. So and hotels as well. So I was not able to use the points, and they were being collected. So you can see that within the app itself, if you go, you can see the screenshots here, and you can actually apply for visa multiple countries, including countries like the Middle East, countries in the Middle East and Southeast Asia, which are relatively easier, and they have a completely online process for visa application. And then you will enter all the details. You will load the scanned copies of your passport and everything, your hotel bookings and your flight bookings, etc. A person will call and confirm if there is something missing on the document. So I had applied yesterday morning around, earlier I started 6 a.m., but one document was missing, and they called me at around 9. So my completed application was only finished by 10 a.m., and I got the visa by 10 a.m. today. It was that fast. I was not expecting it to happen so soon. So the point which I want to drive is that one, the service was very fast. People were asking whether it is completely bot driven or something. So will they interact with any human? They will call you, and you will talk to a human being. So that is also there. Uh, the pricing is very competitive. I think it's on the next slide. 1 second. Sorry. Sorry for this, but yeah, I think, yeah, the pricing is on the next slide. Yeah, so I got this notification that the visa is ready, and the visa PDF was also sent. You can see the date of application and today's date, so it's within 1 day. And I checked on Make My Trip and other platforms, including some airlines, Etihad and Emirates. So prices are more or less the same. And if you can see that I've paid all via Scapia coin, so that is a fantastic feature. No other card gives you this option. That is something which I really wanted to highlight, because most of the other cards will not even give you points for your visa fee. That is what I have experienced sometimes. So, and many, like I think Times Black is giving you the option to pay or your at least fee, the agency fee. Or they give you a 10,000 credit, but the thing is, it is for the at least fee and not for the embassy. Here, I have paid the entire embassy fee as well via the Scapia coin. So that's a fantastic feature which I wanted to highlight. And if somebody still in two minds, where will they use their Scapia coins? I think this is another use case. Obviously, you can also use for your flights and buses and trains, but this is definitely one very good feature which I liked. And not only you can use it for your own visa, you can also use it for, let's say, your family member's visa. Let us say you are not traveling, or let's say you took for your spouse who might not be traveling, but you are traveling, and she can book or he can book the tickets for you or the visa for you, and you can pay via Scapia coins. So I think that's a fantastic feature which I like. You don't have to be the traveler, the only traveler in the group. So yeah, so that was one, and let me just move to the next slide in that case. And yeah, sorry. So we are also going to discuss about the Cathay Pacific offer of 25% bonus miles, which has just come today. I don't know how many of you guys had checked your email, and I think year-end bonus offers have started to come in. The offer is till end of
Abhishek,
December. And
just
sorry,
hide the comment. Just hide the comment because it's just cover.
this one.
Yeah, the comment
Sorry.
comment
Okay.
subscribers comment
Okay.
because
Okay.
it is
Sorry.
covering the presentation. Yeah.
Okay. 1 second. Yeah, I forgot about that. 1 second. Yeah. Sorry. I forgot. Let's just go back. Yeah, so as I was saying that it's a good offer, though the only challenge here is that not too many partners for India. Therefore, you are unable to get that kind of benefit. Is it full screen now, Rushank? Because I can't see the screen.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Yeah, so the offer is running from 16th of November till 31st of December. You will get 25% bonus on your points. and basically, yeah, three you have to register for it. The link would be there in your email. It is not a targeted offer. You can definitely go and register. If you don't have a Cathay Pacific account, you can create an account and then register. And you have to make one transaction. Whatever points that you send, you will get 25% bonus after 10 weeks. So it will only come somewhere in mid March if you submit by 31st of December. That is one challenge. So you have to plan in case you really want these points. uh, Three bank partners are there: American Express, SBI card, one particular card which is SBI Miles, and then you have HDFC. Three cards are there: Infinia, Diners Club, and Regalia Gold. It's a pretty simple, straightforward process which we have also highlighted here. You can just convert miles and then redeem. Uh, yes, as I
Think
was
your
talking,
presentation
Amex
is
has.
not visible.
Sorry,
Your presentation is not visible.
it's gone.
Yeah, it's gone.
1 second. Okay, 1 second. I think something with the screen sharing application. I think Windows is playing something.
Maybe you can just hi. We can talk about the summarization part only then.
Yeah, sure. So, guys, as you know that Amex gives 2:1. So basically, two Amex MR membership reward points will give you 1 mile. So if you do this transaction, you will get, assuming a 1 rupee value, you will get a 62 paisa value on your Amex point. But Infinia Diners Club, obviously, you lose a lot of value because two Infinia points, you get one Cathay Pacific, so it doesn't make too much sense there. And I would also not recommend. For cards like Regalia Gold, the ratio is also bad. So again, it doesn't make sense. So unless you really want to top up your Cathay Pacific balance for a planned trip, or let's say you are planning for redemption anyways via your Amex or HDFC points, then it does make sense. I don't think many people will have the SBI Miles card, given the limitations that SBI doesn't give too many cards to people, or maybe two more than two cards sometimes. So I'm not going to talk much about it, but therefore it is a very limited use case, and I would normally not recommend unless you already have a planned travel around that region. So that's our verdict, and yeah, but just see your specific use case as well. Okay, yeah, Rushank, that was the update from my side. Do you want to add anything? You are on mute.
Yeah, Abhishek, I think Scapia thing is a really fantastic stuff. Yeah, like you're paying Visa for like nothing. Basically, you're using your points. Guys, you know, most of the credit cards, most of the embassy, when you make payment for Visa using your favorite credit card, you don't get points because of the MCC restriction. So if you have Scapia coins and you're intending to apply one Visa, definitely check out the Scapia app where you can redeem your Scapia coins. Anyway, it's beneficial because most credit cards don't give points on the embassy payment, and the rate, as mentioned by Abhishek, is very competitive. So I think Scapia has brought in few good features. They are trying to change the ecosystem in this segment, and people who are already holding this card, don't close the card, because I saw one comment from one user. They're thinking of closing the card and switching to other. Don't close this. This is a fantastic card, have good perks around it. As of now, don't know how long it will run. A lot of people think it's a VC funded and all of things. Don't get into all those things, guys. Use the card on the merit. Use the card. The what offers are available today. We also don't know what will happen tomorrow with other cards. Then why do we speculate with Scapia? The thing is,
Right.
let's
So
keep it let's keep it very simple. What are the benefits now? Apply the card now and use it. Whatever the available features are there of the card.
So Rushank, I'll share one instance. So in back in 2014, 2015, Diners Club Black was giving 10x unlimited reward even on Amazon, right? And multiple platforms. And जो अभी तो gold कुछ भी नहीं चलता उस टाइम पर जो चलता था वो तो many people don't even know. But the thing is, that time also people were thinking how much marketing budget does Diners Club or HDFC have? Because Diners Club, it was the first and the only card, and it used to run only on HDFC machines unless no, a merchant would not have HDFC machine, it will not run the card. And people will say कि Diners की acceptability नहीं है, we'll close this card and everything. People missed the 10x bus, infinite 10x bus, right? Then they missed the 25k 10x bus. Then they brought in metal. Then they reduced the benefits. People today are ready to pay, and this used to be a lifetime free card. I hold it lifetime free. So this
Yeah.
used to be a lifetime free card. I'm holding Dance Club Black for now 10 years, more than 10 years now. The thing is, this is also a lifetime free card. Yes, today the benefits may sound that these are VC funded or anything else, but you are not paying it for it at this point of time. So you should actually take the benefit and enjoy the card, right?
Yeah.
So it's not that everybody who is taking 4 flights a month needs to have this card.
Yeah.
Even if you're taking one flight and you can buy, let's say, two toys, or let's say two some maybe two books at the airport or something that you like, some two gadgets, uh, tactically, you will collect enough points to pay for some of the visa. I'm sure some of you might be visiting Southeast Asia, Singapore, Malaysia, Thailand, these are the countries where you have a visa, tourist visa, which is pretty easy to get, but they do have their visa fee, which you have to pay, or even let's say Central Asian countries or Turkey, countries like this. So I think this is a good use case. And you can easily use this to pay for the entire fee and get use of your Scapia coins, even if you are not using it for flight. Because all my flights are usually via Airmiles. So I was also wondering where should I spend. Now I've got a use case. So that's the fantastic use case I wanted to share with you, all of you.
Okay.
Okay. So let's go back to Skull Shot in that case. He has been waiting for a while. I hope he's still there. Uh, okay, Skull Shot says, how's Axis M4B? My spends are 2.5 lakh every month. Any better card than this? Sir, there is no better card than Magnus Burgundy at this point of time. Only criteria here is that your 2.5 lakhs are not in the excluded category. So as long as you have a 2.5 lakh spend, you can meet AEP every month, and you can get the benefit.
Yeah.
The kind of returns that you will make will be somewhere around 12-13% on an average, not the 28-30%, because for the first 1.5 lakh, you will only get 9.6%, that too in a core universe of currency. But other ways, so your weighted average will be around 12-13%. That's also a very good return, assuming that kind of spend. So every month you are getting 30,000 rupees value from this card.
Yeah. Yeah. And on 30 lakhs of annual spends, you can easily target that group A of a core.
Yeah. Okay, Naveen says, hi, Naveen.
Yeah, I mean,
I think Abhijit's question point we had already seen on the flights.
yep.
Samrat says, hi, okay, really a usable card. I think it's a repeat. I don't know, maybe some issue with YouTube.
Naveen has a question. Yeah.
Yeah, Naveen has a question. So he says, I want to buy iPhone 17 Pro, Apple Watch 3, and AirPods Pro 3. I have Atlas, Magnus Burgundy, and Magnus Burgundy, Atlas, Biz Black, Infinia, HSBC Premier, and Kotak Solitaire. Please suggest.
एक आइडिया दो नवीन थोड़ा खर्चा
Dubai.
हाँ दुबई चले जाओ एग्जैक्टली go to Dubai, go have a 5 day trip there, buy all those three product, and it will cost much
Number.
lesser versus India, and you can use Magnus Burgundy card.
Ah,
Just ensure just do a small transaction there just to see MCC, and
ah.
once the MCC is confirmed, you're getting points. Buy everything using Magnus Burgundy there.
चलो साथ में हमारे साथ चलो.
Abhishek is going, so yeah, you can go there. He's planning a meetup there. So people who are in Dubai, Abu Dhabi, or nearby of Abu Dhabi, Abhishek is traveling to Abu Dhabi.
Sharjah, and all those places. Yeah.
Sharjah is Sharjah also, and other parts of basically GCC. Abhishek will be in UAE, so he's planning a meetup there. So maybe you can connect with him and plan a meetup there.
Yeah, I am going for some other work, but yeah, a meetup is also on agenda. So definitely, and I'm traveling solo, so please let me know if
Yep.
any of you are there.
Yep.
This is after the National Day holiday.
Yeah.
Okay, Tabish 10x. Tabish says, "Hi, any card still giving complimentary lounge access via Dragon Pass? Pearl Lounge in Bahrain stopped taking priority pass and lounge key. Dragon Pass is still accepted there."
यार एक कार्ड देता है अभी भी मेरे को जितना ध्यान में आ रहा है आईसीआईसीआई सफायरो जस्ट चेक दैट
आईसीआईसीआई का ही कार्ड है, आई थिंक वो ड्रैगन पास का चल
yeah
रहा है.
so check ICICI Sapphiro Tabish and Sapphiro might have access to Bahrain lounge also so do check that and let us know once you are able to see just come back on the comment section and that whether it's working or not.
Okay, he's also asking when is Olympus coming. वो तो एक्सेस वाले बताएंगे. आई थिंक दे स्टार्टेड. आई हर्ड दैट दे आर गिविंग इट टू सिलेक्ट कस्टमर्स. I don't know what how do we define those select customers. So that is something not known, but they have started giving. So just check with your branch manager first that have they started sourcing. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Abhijit has one more question. For high business spends and tax payments, which card should be considered besides Biz Black to
Okay, so
diversify?
for tax payment now, there's a one really good card which is giving points on tax payment, SBI cashback credit card. Okay, if you want to apply, actually for the convenience, I put a referral link in the description. You can go and apply there. Just a standard disclaimer, guys. Whatever links we put, we do get some small commission, and which basically helps to support this channel. So if you're intending to apply, do come on this comment section and apply, which will help this channel to grow further. So you can explore this card for tax payments, Vijit. If you have Atlas card, okay, for example, you are making Google payment or a Facebook payment, assuming those are the high spends, business spends. Atlas also gives points. Apart from that, IDFC Mayura also gives points. So those cards you can explore from that point of view. Agar if your everything permits, then you can explore HSBC Premier card also. So tax can be covered through that card as well. And you can otherwise explore Amex Platinum Travel also. So these are a few cards through which you can explore and make a pay series of payments.
Only thing on Axis cards is, guys, don't go overboard, because Axis में क्या है ना, अगर एक ही टाइप के you see all lot of transaction, then they will start questioning invoices like how that is genuine personal purpose and everything. So just be a bit careful on all those things. So just don't go overboard. Okay, then Gaurav Gaurav S Lathia, Gaurav Slathia. Okay. Hi Gaurav, any Phuket and Bali Accor Marriott Redemption Hotel? I am planning to go in May 26. May में तो बारिश बहुत होती है, बस वो देख के जाना बहुत. But yeah, I think for Bali there are a lot of hotels. I think Sofitel
Yeah,
is
Nusa
there, right?
Dusa.
Nusa Dua, Dua
Nusa
Nusa,
Nusa Dua. थोड़ा उल्टा
Nusa
बोल
Dua,
दिया
Nusa.
हाँ सेंट
And
रेजिस भी है नुसा दुआ भी है डब्ल्यू भी है
and
सो दिस आर
Banyan
द
Tree भी है.
प्रीमियम banyan tree है peppers है
हाँ, Peppers भी है. Peppers
so
is very good because I've stayed in Peppers in New Zealand. So Peppers is very
yeah
good premium property. Very underrated because not many people know about it.
yeah
And obviously, Sofitel and Raffles and all these
yeah
Saint
and
Regis
for
are very,
Phuket
yeah.
you can explore Pullman is there and Pullman is there M Gallery is there
M
I
Gallery is
I'd
there.
stayed in the Novotel. It was closer to beach. This I had gone like 5 years ago. Novotel Vintage. This was like a very impromptu plan for me, and that time I that was like just Thailand was coming out of COVID, so just they had opened up for Indian tourists. I had got that hotel for 11,000 rupees for 5 nights. I think,
Yeah,
and I
11,000
had
for
booked
5 nights.
Smart Buy. Yeah, yeah. I had booked via Smart Buy that time. So yeah, and I thought that,
2,000.
and it has one of the largest pool, by the way, in Thailand. So one of the this is one of the hotels which has a very, I think, the largest pool in Thailand, or maybe Shad Phuket. So you can explore that hotel as well.
ओके, बट हाँ ये 2,000 रुपए तो कुछ ज्यादा ही यानी लो हो गया.
Oh, just they came out of COVID, so they were opening up their like tourism industry, and
Right, right.
only limited hotels were available. I think they had a concept called sandbox. So only those hotels which were registered under sandbox were allowed to have tourists.
Which might
Uh,
have those safety and health requirements
Correct,
satisfied, huh?
correct, correct. Yeah, and they had a separate process also of testing, like COVID ka kits, and also kharcha COVID ka testing mein zyada hua than hotel stay. I say that.
Okay, Vijay says that he wants to plan for Dubai and Abu Dhabi. I have enough Amex points plus Accor Plus with 20,000 edge miles also. I want to plan flights and stay for 4 people with zero revenue.
भाई ऐसे नहीं होता ऐसे
Zero revenue तो
डोंट
नहीं होता.
ऐसे मत करो so you can make best optimization maybe 80% or maybe 80-85%, but zero is not possible, and specifically for Dubai and Abu Dhabi, because the revenue tickets are much
Yes,
cheaper when you
very,
want to
very.
travel to Dubai, Abu Dhabi for 4 people, that too, because award nights and all will be on a very higher mileage requirements, so it will not be a very good use case for you, Viju. And the best thing is buying through, if you have good cards like smart buy के अगर HDFC है या ICICI EPM है या even Axis you have, then you can explore buying tickets where you can get very good return on your buck, so you
Yeah,
can plan that way.
I think he can, if he, I assume he has Atlas. So if you have Atlas, what you can actually do is कि use Atlas for 2 people to buy tickets, revenue tickets, and उनके जो miles आएंगे उससे 2 लोगों का आप you use for your airline, right? Even if it is Air India, though I don't like Air India, especially to the Middle East flights, but you can look at that. For Accor hotels, I will tell you my experience. I've just booked. So hotels, right? I don't know when you want to go. Right now is a good time from November till early March. But I think besides Ibis and Novotel, most of the hotels are 20,000 rupees per night. ठीक है? Any good, any 4 star 5 star is 20,000 rupees per night. Obviously इसमें ये भी होता है ना कि geography wise where are you staying, within the city outskirts पे या कहीं पर, या अगर आपको पाम जुमेरिया में रहना है. So I was looking at those hotels also. They were retailing at 65,000 rupees a night. So
Yeah,
that's the point. So you have to also see ki how, which place do you want to see, and because you are also 4 people, you are not 2 people, so you might have to take either a suite or a small apartment or 2 room apartment, or let's say 2 separate
yeah,
rooms. So therefore, your miles requirement and the point requirement will double. So you
double.
just
Yep.
have to look at that. And I think Abu Dhabi is even more expensive than Dubai. Dubai, you will still have a range of options. Abu Dhabi, everything,
Yeah,
even in a hotel, was 20-25,000 rupees a night.
yeah.
I'm telling
I'll
you
give
about
you
December.
I'll give you one strategy for Dubai, Abu Dhabi. Wherever you're planning to stay and you're traveling in this winter months, like basically November, December, Jan, Feb, try to stay near a metro station, because this is a time where there's a high traffic of tourists in Dubai and Abu Dhabi. So getting a taxi itself is very difficult. So though Abhishek is planning a Palm Jumeirah, I'll not advise him because
नहीं, मैंने भी नहीं
commute will
किया.
be very difficult. Commute will be very difficult. There's a Raffles also nearby, but again, commute will be very difficult. And if you're okay that okay, I don't mind waiting a half an hour or 45 minutes for my cab to come, then that's fine. But traffic is crazy currently. What I've been hearing from people who are there. So stay closer to metro so that commuting will be easy for sure. And there are very good hotels like Novotel is there. I remember Novotel is there, which can be a good cost. Is Barsha? If I, it's in Barsha. Novotel Barsha
I'll
is there.
Barca, right.
So, and apart from that, we have actually one shot we had created last year where we had listed out 6 hotels in Dubai, 3 on Marriott and 3 on Accor. Do watch out that shot. I'll just try to
India
find
Pakistan match. India
India
Pakistan match.
Pakistan Champions Trophy match. So I'll try to find that and maybe share in the group or in this chat box. But there is one shot for sure where we had put the points requirement and hotels. You can explore that as well.
उसमें एक, I remember there was one hotel which was a studio apartment and it allowed more than 3 people. So it is
Yeah,
also good when you have a group of friends or let's say family members who are going, because then at that price you are also able to get for four people, and it was not that expensive, even on a points redemption. So you can look at that particular shot. Okay, Karunaya Raja says, is it good to buy all Accor signature program for beginners of Accor in the Black Friday sale? Not for
Yes.
beginners.
So okay,
Not for
so
beginners.
not for beginners, Karuna, but I'll tell you for others. So what I
Ah,
and Abhishek are thinking. Okay, so there's one video on our channel, how you can buy core points with this plan. If people who have not seen that video, do watch out. If you want, I can put that link in the comment section. You can go and see the entire review why that plan becomes beneficial if you're planning to redeem your core points in a core ecosystem, and how you can achieve platinum status with that. That's a one part. Okay, coming to you, Karunai, like beginners, you have to define what kind of beginner you are. Basically, first time in Accor, or you are new to Accor redemption, or how it is. Because if you have plans to redeem Accor points next year to Europe, or like Abhishek went to New Zealand, or any part where you are planning to redeem 10, 15 nights at a trot to your trip, then this can be considered. Like, I don't want to say no to you, but that can be considered. But if you're completely new, you don't understand this, then you start with Accor Plus first. Take Accor Plus ka plan, and you understand that plan from Asia Pacific point of view. I think currently there is an offer till 30th November. The way I understand, on any new membership, you get 2,000 Accor points. So you pay 20,000 ka membership, and you get 2,000 Accor points back, which is a value of 4,000 currently. So net cost becomes 16,000. So with that, you get one free stay night. You get some offers of
you
15%. I
get
think
two
15%.
free stay night in Bogo ones. Two
One,
free stay.
sorry, now it is gone. My bad. Two BOGO nights. I'm still in the old era. Yeah, two BOGO nights you get. There are some host of other discounts what you can get. So you can explore that plan first, and then you gradually move to signature.
Yeah, yeah. No, but I think that was the reason. So why I said no to a beginner is because just don't Indians have a habit of looking at rupee value of everything and then buying things, right? You should also be able to use it to the maximum. The reason why people buy signature program is not only because they want to buy points cheaply, they also get it for status. And when you are doing it for status, then you should be able to hit a platinum or higher with that. Only then you should buy, because that is the unique benefit that you can get from this. But yeah, Black Friday sale hopefully will come on the 27th or around that time, and we'll see some good pricing there. Let's see. Okay, so let's move to the next question. Rags says, "Buy low, your work is awesome." Thank you, Rags. Uh,
Thank you.
okay, Aditya has come back. I've checked for an Amex event. In 2 minutes of receiving the email, it was sold out. Yeah, भाई यानी मत पूछो, इतनी बेइज्जती कभी नहीं हुई कि we
You
called.
know, PBC में concept है fastest finger first. You need to be
हाँ,
that
वही
quick.
चल रहा.
IRCTC का तत्काल है भाई. जैसे ही मेल आए,
अरे
immediately you have to do it.
6 बजे कौन उठ के यार एमएक्स की मेल देखता है सुबह यानी.
नहीं यार, अभी तो डे टाइम में आता है. मैंने आई वाज एबल टू बुक टू, सो दो आई वाज
You are
लाइक आई
lucky
सॉ अ
enough.
मेल एंड इमीडिएटली आई डिड इट. बट इट कम्स अराउंड 12 1 2 पीएम के आसपास कुछ आता है यार.
मुझे तो 6
6
बजे
बजे
आया
वाला
था.
तो वो दिल्ली
मुझे तो
वालों
6
को
बजे
करते
आया था, वो
होंगे
भी
6
सर्दियों
बजे.
में. दिल्ली की
हाँ.
सर्दियों में 6 बजे आया था, और वो भी वीकेंड पे. वो तो मैंने देख लिया, तब भी वो सोल्ड आउट था.
आई थिंक खुद ही कर
एनीवेज,
लेते होंगे वो लोग बुक.
हाँ, I think maybe I sense so that they pre-release it to their own staff, some of their own senior staff who might be holding that card. Anyways, Rag says, any suggestions for Group B redemption other than ITC? Looking good for good airline option. अरे Qantas देखो यार, any simple.
एयर
Qantas में
इंडिया भी
इतनी
है ना.
phenomenal value you can get.
एयर इंडिया भी है.
नहीं नहीं, इंटरनेशनल में देखना तो Qantas देखो. I think you will
हाँ.
get phenomenal value there on Qantas, and you can book Europe also via Qantas. I have done finish booking on Finnair via Qantas for my trip to Iceland,
Yeah.
and it is quite competitive. 30,000 per person one way, all the way to Iceland, and it will have two
Yeah.
flights: Delhi to Helsinki and Helsinki to
Yeah.
Reykjavik. So that's a good one. So, but
Okay.
yeah, anywhere into Europe, you will get for 30,000 via Finnair, and availability is also up to 4 people. So this is all economy. business में I think you get 2 or 3 max. And Qantas का क्या है? It's very good for your Asia Pacific region as well. So you can look at that, or for Australia and New Zealand. Tabish says, which is the best digital wallet to load money from credit card, which is charging minimum charges on loading? Tabish, come out of the wallet now. I think this is a gone era. There was a time when these things worked seamlessly and were very good. But the value, if you are paying extra and you're not getting any points on almost 99% of the card, it doesn't make any sense to do that. Okay, we are already at 1 hour 5 minutes, so we'll take maybe another few questions before we wrap up. Right.
So guys, two video links I have put in the chat box. One is the Dubai ke hotels, and second is a Accor signature ka entire deep dive what we had done. If you want to watch, you can watch. The links are posted in the chat box.
Okay. Steven says, any way to convert HDFC Biz Pro to a Regalia Gold? Why don't you talk to your branch manager and ask for a floater card? Yeah, I think you should be able to get both. You say कि ये तो business वाला है, and I want to have a mainstream card. Give some reason. I think your branch manager should be able to help if you have a reasonable relationship with the bank.
Yeah.
Rushank, you were saying something?
No, I agree with you, Abhishek. What you're suggesting, I was about to say the same only. You will have to speak to your branch manager. Basically, they will ask you to have some kind of a relation, because if you want, they want to give you regalia gold, and they will also ask for ITR as well. What kind of ITR you have, basis that. So they will look at a bunch of information and relationship value they will ask. So you explore accordingly.
अरे regalia gold दे रहे, gold थोड़ी ना दे रहे हैं.
Okay. They have changed the criteria. I think I was reading the eligibility criteria has changed for Regalia Gold. They have increased it. So
और increase कर दिया.
HDFC is doing.
HDFC का inflation, salary inflation ज़्यादा है लगता है. They are paying higher to
yeah. So I don't know क्या कर रहे हैं. So yeah.
Okay. So the next point is from Ritesh. He says, I have a Scapia, but I think travel one is better. Which should I switch or keep both? अरे दोनों रखो ना यार. यानी Ritesh, even if you are not spending majorly on Scapia, this month you have a planned flight. Maybe उसकी statement से पहले you just do a transaction of 10,000 rupees, buy a voucher, gift card, and keep it in the drawer. You get your lounge access. You go ahead and use that. And you use your coins for your future travel. कभी ना कभी तो free मिल ही जाएगा ना.
Yep. So one important thing I want to share, Ritesh, people who have started their journey of credit cards, or who are like, or having 5-6 years of experience and don't have any premium cards, all, do keep whatever LTF cards you have. Okay, don't let it go. Don't think of closing any card, LTF, whatever you got. You don't know कि वो Undertaker की तरह कब उठ के ना LTF premium बन जाए. ठीक है? This has happened with many cards. Axis Magnus once upon a time was not a card in anywhere in the picture, and sudden,
कोई पूछता भी नहीं था.
कोई पूछता भी नहीं था, and then suddenly it became the best card. It's currently the king of credit cards in India, just to put that way, in an adjective form. So don't close any LTF cards you have. If you have just started your journey, or you want to learn more about credit cards and all, and you don't, and you're okay to have many cards, you hold it. Between me and Abhishek, we hold 80 cards. कुछ तो LTF है. अभी हमको भी इतना track नहीं रहता कौन से LTF है क्या नहीं है. But we also try to get all kind of cards with us. Abhishek shared his experience of Scapia. So basically, he also holds a LTF card. Okay, so I have Scapia, which is LTF card. What I'm trying to tell you is, you should have, if you think you can have that kind of a bandwidth, then you have all the kind of cards, and don't close any LTF cards, please.
Even if you're not spending, spend at least once in a year, and उसको छोड़ दो यार. यानी active रखो and let it be. So अभी तो Magnus की बात कर रहे थे. I'll tell you a story about Infinia. Infinia was used to be given at 3 lakh rupees CTC back in 2012. So I know a few people who got at 3 lakh rupees CTC, यानी जो basically तब TCS Infosys तब मिलता था जो आज भी मिलता है, तब उसको Infinia मिलता था. It used to be of a different color and everything, and there used to be a doctor's Infinia also. यानी वो उन्होंने बंद कर दिया. So all the doctors who are now saying कि यार we are self-employed or we have our own practice and we are not getting Infinia, आप सोचिए उस टाइम पे आपके कार्ड पे लिखा होता था डॉक्टर्स इन्फिनिया और अलग से आपका नाम ना, it used to be in a different embellishment as well. वो embossing जो थी ना, it used to be in a different tone of gold or silver, and I've seen both the cards. So अब वो नहीं मिलता किसी को, and that time it was lifetime free. So fortunes of card can also change. We told about RBL few days back, I think couple of weeks back, few weeks back we were talking about RBL कि RBL कोई भी कार्ड लेके बैठो. Now yesterday or day before yesterday, RBL has announced two more cards, Lumiere and Nova. So I am assuming that they will do a Magnus and Reserve kind of a game. So Lumiere is around 50,000 plus GST and Nova is 12,500 plus GST. मैंने ट्राई करा कि देखूं क्या क्राइटेरिया है. दे हैव नॉट लॉन्च द क्राइटेरिया. दे सेड इट इज एन इनवाइट बेस्ड कार्ड. तो as and when the card comes, I will definitely apply, and don't be afraid to pay the fee, as Rushank said, right? For premium cards, it is a very good filtering criteria for customers also. Only the fee paying cards are considered, and they get the best benefits also. Okay, chalo, next question. We'll go to Harnik. Hi Harnik, how are you? Harnik says a Core Plus offer going on right now. Is it worth buying? Please elaborate and make a video on it as well. Okay. We had talked about this, I think, in some video recently, right? After the changes, Rushank, in the Accord.
Yeah. So there was a one live session what I had done. Maybe what I can do is, Harnik, I'll share it with you separately. That entire video what we had done, where or maybe I'll try to put in the chat box. Let me find it, and maybe it will be easier for you to access. So there is an entire video which you can see on this. Yeah, I got the video. I'm just sharing in the chat box. Yep. So you watch this video and you will get all your answers. But if you still have more questions, you come back and we can have a discussion around. As I said earlier to someone, you're getting Accor Plus membership effectively at 16,000 cost. And if there is a use case, basically when I say use case from the point of view, you're planning to burn your Accor points within Asia Pacific region, or for that matter, or even outside Asia. Within Asia, you can get the benefit of BOGO night. Outside Asia, you can get the benefit of discount on the bar rate and some welcome drink what you can get. Those are few things you can explore as part of the membership. So if you have that kind of a use case, then you definitely take Accor Plus membership, and we can help you to take that. You can connect with me on WhatsApp and help you out on that process part.
Yeah. Okay, next question is from Samrat. He is looking to cancel, so he's asking if the benefits will remain. Normally, yes, if it's a fee paying card, the benefits remain till the end of the year. I tell them that you are going to use till the last day, therefore, your benefits will remain, and they can tag your request as a special note, so the card gets cancelled after that. So you are not going to renew. Amex will help you with that. Okay, then we have Devansh, Indian. Okay, yeah. He's talking about an Indian accent offer which came last year.
यार अभी भी मैंने बीच में देखा था at come at some discounted rate, not like the last one, but I think they came with some offer for this. Even Lodi was there with some offer, so do keep an eye on that.
यार वो तो कोई बता नहीं सकता ना कि उनका अब टाई अप किसके साथ हो रहा है. Sometimes they change restaurants also. That's a big thing.
Yeah.
हंगर हीलर्स. अच्छा चलो ये कोई किसी में दर्द बांट सकता हूँ, बिकॉज yes he also got it for rent payment but it's not working. तो देखो कितना स्मार्ट है IndusInd Bank. One thing to say that they have not blocked, they have not said that they will not give points, but उन्होंने कैटेगरी ब्लॉक कर रखी है. तो the moment you try that transaction it will not go through. So hunger healers, I am also in the same bus, but then I abandoned this idea. What you can actually do is you can use it specifically if you are traveling in certain regions, because they get you regional bonuses. So like I have tagged Europe and Middle East, तो अगर वहाँ जा रहा हूँ तो physical shops में you can swipe this card to get double bonus points. Otherwise also this is a good card. Like in Diwali they had given me an offer of if I spend, let's say, 50,000 rupees, I will get certain extra Avios points. तो उसमें it was like 2.5% plus 3% to 5% का return बन रहा. So I think for those offers etc. and the joining bonus, it is a good card. But barring that, it does not have too much of a use case.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, maybe we'll
Saruman
take one
says,
or
how
two
can
more
one move?
questions.
Sorry?
We'll take one or two questions more.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Saruman says, how can one move points from Avios from Iberia to BA now? I am not aware if they have stopped anything because they are still all fungible
Yeah.
between the airlines.
Just
Saruman, are
check
you
whether.
facing any issue or it was a temporary issue or something?
Yeah.
Because I recently moved points from Fin to BA and from BA to Qatar. I have not used Iberia at least last couple of years, but it should
It's
not be an
quite
issue.
seamless. Just ensure that accounts are linked.
Hmm. Acha, Devansh is saying that during the first month of Emirates Air Canada partnership, rewards tickets were of the same rate. हाँ, I think ये हो गया कि उन्होंने points का redemption price change कर दिया. That has changed. That's why it doesn't make sense. Okay, अच्छा चलो. Last two questions, Rushank. अभी बहुत सारे questions हैं तो है ना? Last two questions. Samrat says, if I can, okay, I think this is done. I don't know why it's showing again. Apurva says Core Plus membership is no Explorer membership is no longer available. It's there. It is called. It's what is it called? It's called Explorer only. Na?
Accor plus Explorer only. The new name is this
हाँ,
only.
it's called Explorer only. But हाँ, उनको Traveler नहीं है. That without a stay night is not there. That one is not there.
Traveler is stopped, but you get Accor Plus without Bogo Night complimentary with Amex Platinum Reserve. But again, that doesn't make sense.
हाँ.
Only if you have used case of that card, then only you apply and then take that membership as a complimentary one.
Acha, experience of booking travel on Finnair. I'll just talk about the airline right now because hotel will be a bit complicated. Uh, so one way I used from Qantas, Delhi to Reykjavik via Finnair. It was very seamless, 30,000 points per person. Return, there was no availability via Qantas, so I had booked in two parts. So I moved to Helsinki. So again, 12,000, which I booked via Finnair, 12,000 per person, and then I used 13,000 per person, and then I used from Qatar again Finnair flight 20,000 points or 21,000 points. So yeah, 33, 34 on return and 30 on board. So basically 65, 64,000 points total per person.
So Finnair ka
Hotel
redemption is very good for Helsinki. So if someone is looking Helsinki as a location, Finnair is a good option.
अभी किसी के पास पॉइंट पड़े ना चले जाओ यार, अगर वीजा
चले
है
जाओ.
तो चले जाओ. Santa Claus Village जाओ, Lapland में. It's a fantastic place. From Helsinki you can take a train also, overnight train, and you can return over a weekend. यानी Friday जाओ, Monday वापस आ जाओ if you just want to do that. Okay, hotels we will cover when I'll do the Iceland video. That is a promise. And guys, then we'll have to take a hard stop here. And people who have these questions, please post them in the comment on the video or in the WhatsApp community or in the members community as well, our premium members, and we'll come back to them and we'll answer all of them. But right now, because of the time constraint and the time that we have spent speaking, we'll have to take a break. Thank you so much for today.
Thank you guys.
Until
If you
next
have
time,
any
keep
questions are
swiping.
unanswered, just post on the comment section.
And until next time, keep swiping, keep saving.
Keep saving. Thank you.
Thank you.